Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Chris and welcome to this week's Tech Tip. In today's video, I want to jump back into SolidWorks and talk to you about the dangers of designing flanges with tapers or miters. So let's just jump right in. At Protocase and Protospace MFG, we specialize in helping scientists and engineers bring their design ideas to life through custom sheet metal and CNC machining. We make the process of bringing your design ideas to life really simple. If you are not fully proficient in CAD modeling, you can use our in-house CAD design software called Protocase Designer. Download a template from our template generator and import it into your CAD program of choice for further customization, or simply utilize our design services team. But for a lot of you, SolidWorks is going to be your program of choice to design custom parts and enclosures, and that's going to be our environment for this week's Tech Tip. So let me set the stage. When we bend sheet metal, each tooling combination and material thickness has what's called a minimum bend dimension. What this value means is that any cutout or edge of a flange that falls underneath this distance from the outside of the bend is at risk of the metal not fully bending over in the bottom die. This typically results in what we call a flared edge, and it's not very aesthetically pleasing. Now, most people only take into consideration the cutouts that are at risk, but it's very important to take into consideration any type of miter or tapered flange. This can be extremely important when designing enclosures that have a tight fit or a seal, as the tapered edge can lift off the surface because it doesn't fully form over to 90 degrees. Okay, so let's take a look at what this looks like inside SolidWorks. So right now I have a 5-sided box here, and as you can see, the top flanges are designed with miters on them. The bottom of this taper greatly falls under the minimum bend distance, so currently it's at risk of lifting or warping when bent. Now, this could be an issue for this particular design because it's meant to have a flat cover that mounts on top. The tapers may cause that cover to not sit perfectly flat, so let's go ahead and fix this. When we place our edge flanges at the top, let's pull them off at 90 degrees, opposite sides, one at a time. If you pull them off all at once, SolidWorks will usually default to miter flanges. By doing opposite sides first, it places them fully out at 90 degrees as there are no adjacent flanges to make room for. Now let's go ahead and place new flanges on the other sides. You can see by default they would land on top of each other. So let's edit the flange sketch and dimension them with 0.050 inches of clearance between the already existing flanges. This clearance allows for a little bit of an overbend. Now, once fully dimensioned, exit the feature and voila, you have now created standard flanges instead of miter flanges. The omission of the taper will ensure that these bend over perfectly straight and have a good fitment for the cover. So there you have it, some information about the dangers of designing flanges with miters or tapers in SolidWorks. Now, if you enjoyed this week's video, please give it a like or share it with someone who might find this information useful. And please comment below or send us an email at info@protocase.com or info@protospacemfg.com if you have any questions. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips coming your way every Tuesday. So until next time, take care.